I'm excited about this panel because we have some amazing people that are going to share their perspectives about ethics. And I want to start by someone that needs no introduction. Dr. Eric Plasker, as you know, developed a family practice. Thousands of chiropractors that were really encouraged to position their practice to attract as many families as possible. And then he created an international brand called The 100-Year Lifestyle. It became a best-selling book. And now he's doing all this to help individuals take care of not only the senior citizens, but all the baby boomers out there that are growing faster than anything other populations. We asked Dr. Plasker to come and share with you his experience of helping so many thousands of practices out there, being able to communicate with the public the way he does, doing media and other things. What is it that he can tell us to help us integrate ethics in our practice? Let's give it up for Dr. Eric Plasker.
Good afternoon, FCA. Thank you so much, Fab. Appreciate you, your introduction, our distinguished panel, and all of my friends, so many old friends, new friends, great friends, comrades, working together and being here to celebrate this weekend. We're going to talk about the ethics of generational care, why it's important, why it matters, why it's significant. I'm so honored and proud to be a part of this kickoff. My friends who appreciate the work that we're all, so many of us, doing behind the scenes to make the change that needs to happen in our profession, that is happening right now, quite honestly, at warp speed. So hang on to your hat and get up to speed, because the people need you more than ever. I want to talk to you about lifetime care for everyone. We believe that everyone deserves to be healthy and express their full potential from the time they are born through their last breath of life. This includes you, this includes your family, this includes your children, this includes your parents, this includes your grandparents and your great-grandparents, and of course, this includes your staff and everybody in your community. Now, why is this significant as it relates to ethics? How many of you, just out of curiosity, raise your hand if you are receiving chiropractic care yourself? Raise your hand high. Let me look around the room. Okay, great. How many of you have been adjusted by a chiropractor at least once in the last year? Raise your hand if you've been adjusted at least once. Okay, that's everybody. Anybody once in the last 6 months? Raise your hand. Raise your hand high. Look around the room at each other in your eyes. Any once every 3 monthers? Raise your hand. Any once a monthers? Raise your hand. Okay, almost all of you. All right, how about this? This is going to get testy. Any once every 2 weekers? Raise your hand. Raise your hand high. Raise your hand high, you overutilizers, you. Any once a weekers? Yeah, you know what? So many of us utilizing chiropractic care as a part of a lifestyle. We're going to do it for the rest of our lives. We're doing it for our kids. But the ethical challenge that we have had as an industry, as a profession, in an effort to get paid, not by the person that was receiving our care, but a third party in a corporate office somewhere, we have compromised that ethical principle and value and the congruency of how we live just to make a buck. When the reality of it is that we are leaving through inactive files, we are escorting most of the bucks out the door. More importantly, we are sending people out into the world to deteriorate more comfortably. While we as a family, as individuals, our children, our families, our parents, our grandparents are living active, healthy, long lives utilizing chiropractic care as a part of a lifestyle. The ethical shift of this consciousness is vital for the thrival of our profession. For FCA, my friends at FCA, to bring this conversation to the forefront and the kickoff of the 2017 National Convention, they deserve a round of applause. Give them a round of applause for the vision to bring this ethical shift. You think about who deserves this care. Is it just the privileged? No, it's everybody. It's lifetime care for everyone. It's not lifetime care for some people. It's not LCFSP. It's lifetime care for everyone. Here's a guy, a kid, born with no arms and legs. Maybe, hey, should we throw him in the garbage? Should we put him in a home? What should we do? No, the parents nurtured his potential. I met up with him. He got under chiropractic care, and without arms and legs, he lifts weights at the Arnold Classic, setting a world record in his weight class with no arms and legs. Lifetime care for everyone, still under care, not deteriorating more comfortably, still under care. Here he is now with his own Nike commercial. You may have seen him in the Olympics. A friend of mine, Kyle Maynard. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. How about this baby? wasn't going to be born. Here's a baby that wasn't going to be born. Are you kidding me? Mom, you can't have a baby. Why not? Because you have this fad diagnosis called fibromyalgia, and you need to take these drugs, and if you take these drugs, you can't get pregnant, so you won't have a baby. She gets under chiropractic care. She starts getting chiropractic adjustments, correcting the subluxation, removing interference, focusing on the function of the nervous system. In no time at all, she's off the medication, has the baby. Now this baby, in school playing football at the University of Auburn 20 some odd years later, still under care. Not allopathic care, not treat the symptom care, but the kind of care that keeps him functional and healthy throughout his entire lifetime. Both of the kids under care, the entire family under care. A child that may never have been born. Here's a generation of family, generations under care. We live in a world where people are living longer than ever. 100-year-old people are the world's fastest growing group. If I was in Florida or any other state in any other industrialized nation, I would pay attention to this reality. People are living longer than ever, but they're not living, many of them, most of them, they are rotting away and deteriorating because they were blindsided by their extended life. And the children, the grandchildren, the great-grandchildren, and the great-great-grandchildren of this oldest generation is looking at their elders thinking to themselves, man, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like that. Hell no, no way, not me. I don't want to be like that. If I get like that, shoot me. I don't want to be like that. But here's what we have to understand, chiropractors as leaders. This older generation, they are not deteriorating and decaying because they're old. It's not because of the number. It's because it's a generation that was blindsided by their extended life. They did not know they were going to live this long, so they didn't know how to take care of themselves to ensure quality of life as they age. This statement that I'm about to say to you, I choose my words very carefully, which I want you to understand the importance of this moment in history. Listen. We, you and I, we are the first generation in history that is getting the advance notice that whether we like it or not, want to or not, we will probably live longer than we ever thought. Whether we like it or not, want to or not. Certainly, you can have an opinion. It is the United States of America. But it doesn't change the fact that whether you like it or not, want to or not, you will probably live longer than you ever thought. This generation, because it's the first generation in history, this generation needs leaders. And what we do does not fit in an allopathic box. It doesn't fit in an allopathic box. So we need to spread the word, take care, another 3 generations, constantly. And here's the thing. We have been bought into this ridiculousness of overutilization. Think about the power of the marketing of the other side who thinks differently than us. They are marketing like crazy for lifetime pay. They say, chiropractors, you're overutilizers. You're overutilizers. They get us to believe we're overutilizers while they market for lifetime care with a very strategic plan that age 0 to 2 will give you this and we'll take out that. And then from 2 to 10, we'll give you this and then we'll take out that. And from 10 to 20, we'll give you these and we'll take out that. And from 20 to 30, and that's the game. So we have bought into this concept of overutilization when the reality of it is the way that you and I utilize chiropractic care for our families is, in my very professional opinion, the appropriate utilization of chiropractic care. Because if it's good enough for us, it's good enough for them. My dad, God rest his soul, used to say, Eric, you got to practice what you preach. You got to practice what you preach. Here's the thing for us as a profession. We need to start preaching what we practice. We need to start preaching what we do. We need to make it the norm. And if we can do this with collective energy and a focused message, then we will take what, in my opinion, is our rightful place. And only then, when we speak our truth with that level of congruency, speaking it to the people in a way that it's relevant, not like a bunch of ranters in a room wanting to give each other and blow smoke up each other's butts and give each other applause, but doing it in a way that the people matter, that we care about the souls on the table, the people who we see, the teachers in our communities, the children, the business owners, the people that clean our offices and clean our homes, and the people that are making decisions in corporate offices, serving people with whatever they do in their business all over the world. It is about lifetime care for everyone. We believe that everyone does, and they're going after children. They're going after children. Every baby should be checked. Every baby should be checked. That was the fastest 10 minutes in the history of my life. I want to thank FCA for putting this together, for sharing this message, for your vision, your commitment, and I'll tell you, thank you to all of you. The directional shift and the energy at FCA over the last couple of years, bringing this consciousness to light, is definitely a testimony to their leadership. Love and appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Get involved, chiropractors, get involved.
Thank you, buddy.